Hello students, I am Professor Shampul Bagare. Welcomes you in our another video lecture series. Okay, first of all, I would like to congratulate all of you that all of you are come in second year. Okay, so this is very most important year as per diploma concern. Okay, so from today we are going to start the video lecture series on the subject SOM and MOS. Okay, as per we consider for the civil and mechanical. Okay, now for the students who are studying in mechanical engineering. Okay, so they are having the subject, okay, which is having the name SOM. Okay, strength of material. Okay, and the students from civil stream, okay, they are having the subject name as a MOS, mechanics of structure. Okay, so near about 80% syllabus is the same for both the subject. Okay, so for this purpose some lectures may common for both the branches. Okay, and for the separate topics I will make separate lectures for mechanical students and for the civil students. Okay, so now this is our first lecture and this is a very common lecture. Okay, so in this lecture I will give you a brief introduction regarding our subject, then exam patterns, and we will discuss the syllabus, okay, in this lecture. So let us start. First, now for the mechanical engineering students, okay, the name of our subject is SOM. Okay, na? So SOM means it is strength of material. Okay, and which is having the subject code 22306. Okay, na? So 306 for the mechanical engineering students. Okay, and name of subject is a SOM, strength of material. Okay, and as per the civil engineering concern, okay, the name of subject is MOS, mechanics of structure. Okay, and code for a particular subject is 22303. Remember, here is 3 and for mechanical here is 6. Okay, then for both the students, okay, there is a theory paper, okay, end semester exam for 70 marks. Okay, na, for mechanical students as well as for the civil students. Okay, then time or duration for solving the paper is 3 hours. Okay, na, so 3 hours are there, okay, for solving the papers. Okay, na, then for the passing there are minimum 28 marks out of 70. Okay, na, 28 marks out of 70 for civil as well as for mechanical students. Okay, then the remaining 30 marks are converted, okay, na, progressive assessment, okay, which is converted into 2 sections. Okay, so out of this 30, 20 marks for internal test. Okay, na, so there are 2 internal tests which are going to conduct during your semester. Okay, for 20 marks each. Okay, then average of these 2 tests, okay, it will consider for the 20 marks. Okay, and remaining 10 marks for the micro project. Okay, the same pattern is applied for the civil engineering students also. Okay, they are also having the 2 internal tests for 20 marks each. Okay, and we will make the average from these 2 tests. Okay, and 10 marks are for the micro project. Okay, na? Okay, so then there is a end semester exam for the practical, okay, which is having the 25 marks. Out of 25 you need to carry minimum 10 marks. Okay, na, same pattern is for the civil students also. Okay, and then there is a term work. Okay, so we are having a manual with us. Okay, and from that manual we will conduct the different different practicals, okay, in our strength of material, or you can say MOS lab. Okay, na, the lab for the practicals is also common for the both the students. Okay, na, and that term work will converted into the 25 marks, for which you have to get minimum 10 marks from the each practical session. Okay na. Then first we will discuss the question paper pattern. Okay, then we will go towards the syllabus. Okay na. And at that time I will tell you, okay, what is the exact difference or which topics are differ in both the subjects. Okay na. So question pattern is the regular pattern. Okay na. So this pattern is the same as per your mechanics subject. Okay na. So first question. Okay na. So in first question, attempt any 5. Okay, so there are 2 marks question. Okay, so you have to solve the 5 questions from the 7. Okay na. So 7 questions are given in the question paper. Okay, so out of 7 you have to solve the 5. Okay na. So when you solve all the 5 questions, then you will get 10 marks. Okay, so 10 marks, these are the compulsory marks. Okay, and with options, there are 7 questions, so 7 multiplied by 2, here are the 14. Okay, so remember, this is the very easy question. Okay na. And question first is nearly or always based on the theory. Okay, so there are theory questions. Okay na. Suppose some definitions are there. Okay, then some formulas may ask in this particular type of question. Okay, then question number second. Okay, so in question number second, you have to attempt 3 questions. Okay, so 4 questions are given in the question paper, so out of 4 you have to attempt any 3. Okay, so when you are attempting 3 questions, okay na, 4 marks for each question, then you will get here 12 marks. Okay, and with option there are 4 questions. Okay, so 4 into 4 with options, there are 16 marks. Okay na. Then question number third. Okay, so in question number third, again you have to attempt any 3. Okay, similar to the question number second. Okay, in this question there are also 4 questions are given. Okay, and out of which you have to solve only 3 questions. Okay na. So similarly, when you solve 3 questions, so 3 into 4 you will get 12 marks as a compulsory. Okay, and with option you will getting here 16 marks. Okay, then question number 4. Okay, so in this question you have to attempt any 3 questions, but different between these questions is in this question there are total 5 questions are given. Okay, remember, here are 5 questions given. Okay, in question number 2 and 3 only 4 questions are given, and you have to solve 3 out of 4. Okay, but in case of question number 4 you have to solve 3 but out of 5 here. Okay, so you are getting 2 options here. Okay na. So out of 5 attempt any 3 questions. Okay, when you are writing right answer for the 3, you will get 3 into 4 12 marks for this. Okay, and with option there are the 20 marks. 4 into total questions are 5, so 4 into 5 it will be 20 marks. Okay, and question number 5 and question number 6 both are same. Okay na. So in both questions you have to attempt any 2 questions. Okay, from the 3. Okay na. But here each question carries 6 marks. Okay, so when you are attempting 2 questions, so 6 into 2 you will get 12 marks here. Okay, similarly in the question number 6, attempt 2 questions from the 3. Okay, so 6 marks for the each question. Okay na. So 6 into 2 you will get here 12 marks. Okay, so when you make a summation for this compulsory marks, then you will get here 70 marks. Okay, and with option there are 102. Okay na. So out of 102 you have to attempt the question for 670 marks only. Okay, now remember, this is also a numerical based subject. Okay na. So near about 18 to 20 marks theory questions are asked in the examination. Okay, and the remaining questions are based on the numerical. Okay, so in these 2 questions, okay, 5 and 6, there is only numerical ask. Okay na, numericals are asked. Okay na, question number 5 and question number 6, it is totally based on numerical. Okay, while question number 2, 3 and 4, in this hardly one question for the theory. Okay na, so out of 4 you one theory question. Okay, here is one theory question and here is also one theory question. Okay, so 12 marks, these are 12 marks, and in this case question number first, okay na, which is based on theory, so 10 marks from the question number first, and 4 marks from 3 4 2 3 and 4 question. Okay na, so here are 12 marks, okay, and this 10, so near about 22 marks theory questions are asked in the examination, and remaining are the numerical. Okay, so 48 marks are based on the numerical. Okay na, so so in this way there is a question paper pattern. Okay na, now we will discuss regarding to the syllabus. Okay, so for syllabus, okay na, so I am writing here, okay na, syllabus, okay, name of chapters. Okay, so this is syllabus for SOM, strength of material. Okay, and here is syllabus for the MOS, mechanics of structure. Okay na, so first chapter, which is common for both the subject, that is moment of inertia. Okay, so remember, moment of inertia is a next step. Okay, we already learn in the subject mechanics the name of chapter, centroid and center of gravity. Okay na, so moment of inertia is next level problems for the centroid and center of gravity. Okay, so you have to remember that chapter. Okay, chapter number 6 from the mechanics. Okay na, then second chapter is simple stress and strain. Okay, so for civil and for mechanical, both the students having the same chapter, simple stress and strain. Okay, here is also simple stress and strain. Okay, then chapter number 3 for mechanical students. Okay, for the SOM subject, mechanical properties of material and elastic constant. Okay, and remember the name of chapter for civil students is, it is only elastic constant. Okay, so in chapter number 3, okay, total content for both the students are same. Okay, so these properties are also given in this chapter of MOS. Okay na, but only the name is differ is there. Okay na, so content in both the chapter is also same. Okay, only in the title for the SOM student, okay, mechanical properties of material, this title is only added, but contents for the chapter for both students is same. Okay, then chapter number 4 for the mechanical students and for the civil students, both are having the shear force and bending moment. Okay, here is also shear force and bending moment. Okay, but for the mechanical students there is one more topic. Okay, shear and bending stresses. So this shear and bending stresses is asked as a separate chapter. Okay, consider this shear and bending, it is a separate chapter for the MOS students, for the civil engineering students. Okay, so they are having chapter number 4 and 5. Okay, and which is common, or syllabus of both chapter is included in the chapter number 4 for the mechanical students. Okay, then next chapter. Okay, so chapter number 5 for the mechanical student, the name of chapter is torsion. Okay, now this is the different topic. Okay, this topic is not included for the civil engineering student. Okay na, for the civil students, instead of torsion there is a chapter which is having the name columns. Okay, so these both chapters are different. Okay, and then direct and bending stress. Okay, so this is additional topic okay, for mechanical engineering student, okay, this topic is not included in the mechanics of structure, okay na. So as per concern MOS, okay, so sub syllabus for the MOS is little bit less as compared to the SOM, okay, but this chapter which is having the name direct and bending stress, we will covered, okay, it will covered for the civil engineering students, okay, in the subject which is having the name TOS, okay. So civil engineering students, they are having one subject TOS, theory of structure, okay na, which is come in the fourth semester, okay na, fourth semester for civil engineering. And in this TOS subject, okay, direct and bending stress, it is the chapter number first, okay na, chapter number first, okay, direct and bending stress, okay na, for the civil students, okay. So remember, near about 80% syllabus is same, okay na. So these 4 chapters are same in both for both the students, okay. Now up to this we will take a common lecture for both the students, okay na, for SOM and as for the MOS students, okay na, civil and mechanical, okay. And I will make different lecture, okay na, for the torsion, which will for the students of mechanical, and lectures on column which are for the students of civil, okay, and direct and bending stress for the mechanical engineering students, okay. So up to this, okay na.